Imagine, just for a moment, stepping into the middle of a situation. Picture the scene as if it's happening right now, where you can notice all the subtle details, the sounds, the sights, the feelings of it. Notice how you naturally step into your own perspective. You've been there before, haven't you? You know how to do this. It's something so familiar, so comfortable for you, that without even thinking about it, you can almost instantly get fully engaged with your own experience right in the moment. And now, just for a second, allow that scene to shift, as if you're gliding, like a leaf on the breeze, from your own perspective to the other person's. Feel that transition as it happens. You're not just observing now, but actually feeling their thoughts, their feelings, seeing the world through their eyes. It's so interesting, isn't it? How easily you can slip into their shoes, seeing the world from their point of view, understanding their motivations, their desires, their inner dialogue. And isn't it fascinating how much more rich their perspective can become the moment you just allow yourself to slip into it? Notice how that enriches everything. Now what happens when you effortlessly take a step back and view the situation from the perspective of an observer? See the whole picture as if it's unfolding in front of you. You're standing outside, watching it all. And isn't it curious how this shift allows you to gather so many more details, to understand what's really happening beyond the surface, almost as if time slows down, making every nuance clearer, more distinct. When you step back, you see the bigger picture, the intricate dance of thoughts, feelings and actions that you may not have noticed from either of the other positions. It's like your mind opens, expanding just a little more, noticing everything that's always been there, but you might not have seen it before. And what if I were to suggest you don't have to consciously try to do this, but it's already a skill you've always had? What if you could choose to switch between these perspectives, to move through them with ease, whenever you need to, effortlessly at will? Isn't it amazing to realize your mind already knows how to create this flexibility, to tap into each of these positions, to understand the motivations of others, the broader dynamics, and your own reaction with such clarity? It's as if your mind is an artist capable of painting a picture from any angle, able to zoom in on the tiniest detail, or step back to take in the vastness of the entire landscape. And every time you do this, you gather more insight. Every time you expand, each shift deepens your understanding of yourself and others. And it's so easy to do this, so natural. You don't even need to consciously focus on it. Your mind does the work for you. It's like a switch, and all you need to do is trust it. And every time you choose to step into a new perspective, a new layer of insight effortlessly unfolds. Can you feel how empowering it is to know that you have this ability within you? That this flexibility is already a part of who you are, part of your own nature. It's almost as if you've unlocked a treasure chest of resources, so much wisdom and understanding available to you at any given moment. When you have the ability to view a situation from multiple perspectives, you gain so much power. Power not to change the world outside of you, but to change how you experience it, how you respond to it. It's like a key to limitless possibilities, effortlessly unlocking one after another, just by choosing how to see, how to understand, how to be. And the more you experience this, the more it becomes second nature, like breathing in and out. Shifting perspectives is just something you do with such ease, so naturally, so fluidly. It becomes part of your automatic responses. It becomes a skill, a new habit that shapes your experience in ways you may not even consciously notice. Yet, in that effortless way, it brings you closer to clarity, to understanding, and most importantly, to connection with others and with yourself. Isn't it incredible to realize how much control you already have over how you see the world? And that every time you shift, every time you choose a different perspective, you expand your world, you enrich your experience. and you bring more and more insight into everything that you do. You're so capable of seeing things in the most interesting, dynamic ways. And with each shift, you unlock more and more understanding, more layers, more depth. And what's even more fascinating is how all of this is happening effortlessly, automatically, as if your unconscious mind already knew how to do it. As you continue moving through these shifts, each one of them feels more natural, more fluid. And with each transition, you feel more empowered, more clear, and more attuned to the subtle connections between you, others, and the world around you. It's like tapping into a universal language of understanding, a rhythm that's always available to you. All you have to do is choose to flow with it. And isn't it curious how, now, each perspective offers new opportunities, new solutions, new ways of relating. The power you have now to step into the situation from different angles, to see and feel the layers that were once hidden. It's like having a secret map of the world. And every shift opens up more pathways, more discoveries. Can you sense how much easier life becomes when you can see from all sides? When you can understand not just yourself, but others with such clarity, with such richness. And as you continue to practice, as you continue to explore these perspectives, you notice how your mind naturally deepens its understanding, moving between positions effortlessly, like a dance, smooth and fluid. You don't need to force anything. The more you embrace this ability, the more second nature it becomes, so powerful, so liberating. Each shift expands your capacity for empathy, for insight, for connection. Isn't it fascinating how this ability is already within you? And as you continue to engage with it, it gets stronger, easier, more intuitive. All because you've decided to unlock this potential within yourself. And as you notice this growing capacity within, you realize just how limitless you are. Just how much understanding, wisdom, and power you already have at your fingertips. You're always in control, shifting effortlessly between perspectives, seeing and experiencing the world in ways you never imagined. Yet, now they're accessible, so natural. This is just the beginning. The possibilities are infinite. Just imagine what you could discover next. And as you continue to let yourself relax into this moment, feeling so comfortable, so at ease, you may begin to notice something, a subtle shift, almost like the deepening of a sensation or the opening of a door within your mind, where everything just clicks into place. And as you sense this, you might wonder, what happens when you truly realize the shifting perspectives? It's not something you need to consciously think about. What happens when you naturally allow yourself to slip between these positions with ease and confidence? It's almost as if the moment you think of shifting, it happens. It's that easy, that simple. You've already experienced this, haven't you? You can remember a time when you just knew how to shift from one way of seeing something to another. And in that instant, clarity emerged. Understanding flowed. Solutions appeared. Now allow yourself to relax even deeper, to really sink into that truth, and notice how it feels. You already know how to do this. It's not new. It's not even something you have to try at all. It's as natural as breathing in and out, a skill you've always had, a gift that's been within you. Each time you shift your perspective, you become more attuned to what's going on. Your mind naturally pulls the pieces together. Your awareness expands effortlessly, like ripples on water, subtle but undeniably powerful. And as you let that understanding settle, you begin to notice how everything becomes clearer, wider. You're not just seeing from one point of view anymore. No. Now you can move between them so easily, so fluidly. And when you do, everything gets richer, more detailed, more profound. Each perspective brings with it a new layer of insight, a new way of understanding. And isn't it incredible how that happens without you needing to force it at all? It's as if the more you choose to engage in this flow, the more it becomes second nature. Your unconscious mind is always working, guiding you to those insights, those deeper layers, and making it easier, smoother, more natural. Every time you shift your perspective, you automatically feel more aligned with your true power, more confident in your ability to understand and connect with those around you. Your mind knows exactly how to find the perfect angle, the most insightful viewpoint, and it does it effortlessly as you continue to expand in ways you may not even consciously realize. It's like a light turning on, illuminating everything around you, revealing connections you didn't see before. And isn't it fascinating how each time you choose to move between perspectives, you gain a little more control over your responses, a little more clarity in your decisions, a little more peace in how you approach the world. You don't need to push or struggle to make things happen. No, it's happening naturally, automatically, because your unconscious mind has already absorbed this incredible ability, this capacity for shifting perspectives. And now it just flows. It's almost like you've unlocked a hidden resource within yourself that continues to grow, to develop, to deepen every single time you use it. Can you sense how empowering that feels to know without a doubt that this flexibility is yours, available to you at any moment? And the more you use it, the more you trust it, the more it becomes a part of you. It's no longer a technique. It's no longer a process. It's who you are now. The ability to see things from multiple perspectives is as much a part of you as your heartbeat, as natural as the air you breathe. And as you continue to lean into this truth, you realize there's nothing you need to do, because it's already happening. Every time you shift from the perspective to another person's, you understand them more deeply. You feel their thoughts, their emotions, and motivations in ways that allow you to connect, in ways that go beyond words. It's as if you're understanding exactly what drives them, what matters to them, and that brings so much more compassion, so much more connection. It's like unlocking a door to understanding, where the keys are always in your pocket, and you can use them anytime you choose. And when you step back, when you become the observer, it's like being able to see the whole story unfolding before you. Not just the surface, but the depth, the layers that give it all meaning. It's so easy to see the bigger picture, to notice the patterns that were always there, and to realize the more you shift, the more you understand, the more you expand. So much as if there are infinite angles to every experience, and every time you shift into one, you discover more, you learn more, and you connect more deeply with both the world and yourself. So now let this knowledge sink in even further. Let it settle so deeply it becomes an unconscious part of you, a part of your daily experience. The more you move between these perspectives, the easier it becomes, the more automatic it becomes. No longer a decision you have to think about. It's simply a part of how you live, how you experience the world. You'll notice how every day your ability to step into different perspectives becomes smoother, more fluid, more natural, as if your mind is always ready to shift in the most helpful, insightful, powerful position for you, for others, for the situation at hand. And as you continue to embrace this flexibility, you notice how it transforms not just your understanding of others, but of yourself. You'll see parts of yourself that were hidden, parts of your own emotions and thoughts that had been locked away. And as you gently allow yourself to see those hidden pieces, you begin to integrate them. You begin to accept them as part of your own wisdom. You're more connected to yourself than ever before, because you have unlocked the power of seeing through all perspectives, even your own. And as this process continues to unfold, you become more and more unstoppable. You can effortlessly understand, shift, connect, and respond to the world in ways you never imagined possible. And it's only going to get easier. The more you embrace this natural flow, the more you realize just how much power you have over your own experiences, your own reactions. The possibilities are limitless, aren't they? Every time you shift, every time you expand, you grow more connected, more powerful, and more free. And so now, without even needing to try, your unconscious mind, it knows exactly how to bring all of this into your reality, every day, with every breath, every moment. You're more in tune with the endless perspectives that are available to you, and each one brings you greater clarity, understanding, and mastery over your world. You've already unlocked this within yourself. You've always had it, and now it's yours to use effortlessly in every moment.